Planning and allocation is an area that we're very involved in. What particular strengths in our experience would you say we deploy in those areas to best effect?
So as a team, we've helped and advised clients in planning and allocation space for over a quarter of a century. And so we have, I guess, amassed a huge bank of knowledge in terms of the various ways in which planning can be done, the various options that there are in terms of the technology solutions that can support that, and how to go about implementing a change to planning successfully. So we've developed a data science-based approach to optimizing customer demand to the stock levels that you have in any given stocking location. So what we do is we look at forecasting for every individual line, how much customer demand there will be at any location where that line is held, and then using that to rebalance where you place your stock so that you're more likely to sell that product and less likely to have out of stocks as well.
We can help, I think, because there are already some tools in the market, some better than others, that people can deploy. They're often not that easy to deploy, and they require some specialist expertise. So we could do that, and we've done that in a number of cases. But also we don't need to necessarily get involved in selecting and buying and implementing a huge system. We can help people without that. And I think it's another area where data science is an obvious candidate to help people. Often they may well have a forecasting tool, and they may well have bought it from a big software company, but in many cases it's badly implemented, and you can see that through a very low forecast accuracy. And ultimately that's what you're buying it for, to accurately forecast your demand.
And when you talk about implementation, do you mean the retailer's implementation or the software company's implementation?
Well, it will be a combination of the two. So the retailer's team will work with a technology team. Often there'll be an outside consultancy involved. But my experience looking at the ones I've seen, they're typically not done very well. And you can see that evidence from the outputs, the degree of forecast accuracy. You need to make sure when you acquire those tools, you invest in the right skill set to deploy them. They are significant investments typically, but the payoffs are obvious and huge when you can accurately forecast your demand. You know where to put it from a supply chain point of view and from a shopfront point of view as well.
In many ways, the past has become a less reliable guide to the future. Do you think that has increased the need for more sophisticated demand forecasting?
Well, I think that I would agree in terms of demand forecasting. There's a need to have more sophisticated tools and maths. I think you'll see that already through AI and machine learning, and you can see how the forecasting tools are becoming more and more powerful. But I do think also there's a connection between how agile your supply chain is and your forecasting. I mean, to a degree, if you don't have the agility to react to a change in the forecast, then you're not going to get the benefits from it. So you need to be able to forecast as accurately as possible, but then you need to be able to execute on that, which means having an agile supply chain. Allocation optimization has really become more important since COVID. I mean, the benefits are huge from getting your stock in the right place. It's really a no-brainer to me.